Hi everyone, this is Shi Shi B, the Cultural Concierge, and I'm here in my beautiful city of Palm Desert. I'm walking around a sculpture gallery in the city of Palm Desert on the corner of San Luis Rey and El Paseo. It's the Melissa Morgan Fine Art Gallery. Palm Desert is known for its art galleries, Palm Springs as well, and this is one of my favorite places. And the reason why it's one of my favorite places is because I am the Cultural Concierge. Everyone always asks, what is the Cultural Concierge? Well, it's me, Shi Shi B. I do everything cultural. I go to events. I make events. I design events. I produce events. I have productions of all kinds. I help my clients with their social media and their Wi-Fi. I do red carpet events. I help expand people's brand, products, or service. So I'm everywhere. I do everything. But because of the message that has happened, the world has changed. So my message has changed. I'm moving away from that and I'm moving towards helping children. I want to help children around the world do many things, make them feel better. I want to be the cheerleader for humanity. That's me, Shi Shi B, the Cultural Concierge. Cheerleader for humanity. My favorite pastime. Hi, I'm Guinevere Shackelford. I'm Shillette Janine Busby's mother. She's also known as Shi Shi B, the Cultural Concierge.
My name is Jude Busby, the son of Shillette Busby. Shillette, my mother, she's tenacious, passionate, genuine, eclectic, and filled with vigor. My superhero.
So, you want to know how she got her name? Shillette Busby, the Cultural Concierge, as you call her, she got her name from me. And people are like, what? It's like, yeah. And so I was telling you that when I talked to her on the phone for the very first time, we had so much in common. And so we was just coming up with ideas. And as we was talking, we find out that she was a flight attendant. She found out she did overseas. She did study abroad, you know, and she did other cultural things, you know, like she was just all over the world. And it wasn't until later in my life that I started doing the same things that I heard her talk about. And I was like, I was now traveling the world and going places and meeting people and doing things. And so she was like, wow, you're doing the same thing I used to do, and I want to get back into that. And I'm saying, I want to get back into what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah. And so she said, well, what did you come up with your name? I said, Mr. Visa 360. She said, that's cool. So why'd you do that real short? Mr. Visa, like you stamp going to different countries. So I did that. And then 360, because I'm all around. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's catchy. And she was like, well, we got to come up with, I said, yeah, you got to come up with a name. You know, what you said? She was like, I'm going to be a brand ambassador, the information girl. It was just different things. I was like, nah. You and me, we're cultured. We've been around the world. We done seen some things. We done hung out with some people. I said, culture. You know, we got a lot of culture. She was like, yeah, we do. And I was like, but you also give out information. You give people what they need, and you always solve the problem of people that come to you. Like when you're on the set, you help out there. When people ask about social media, you find the way to get things done, and you use that platform. Whatever the platform is, you get the answers. I said, the only person that's like that is like a concierge at the hotel. Because if you think about a hotel concierge, they give you all the information. You're new in town, where to eat at, where to go. They're the ones that tell you what to do. And so you're like, wow, okay. And then I was like, cultural concierge. And she was like, wow. I said, yeah, that's what you are. You're a cultural concierge. And she says, yeah, I am culturally. I've been around the world, been a flight attendant. I've been overseas. I've been doing a lot of stuff, and I've been doing cool stuff all my life. I was like, see, there you go. And it said, and you're informational. That's what the concierge does. Give information. So now you're the cultural concierge. And I branded her that name, and she's been using it ever since. And Mr. Visa 360 and the Cultural Concierge, Shillette Busby, goes everywhere. And we are on your red carpet. We stay on red carpets. and we have parties and have a good time. That's how she got the name Shillette Busby, got the name Cultural Concierge.
Okay, let's see. Where can I start with Shillette? She was a very caring, loving person to all the neighborhood children. She, like I said, when we went down to Tijuana, she wanted to help the local children. She was asking me, said, "Mommy, can we help them?" She said, "What can we do?" She wanted to bring them home and take care of them, give them a bath or whatever. And she's been wanting to do that to help others.
So personally, I don't believe life is easy for anybody. We all have different circumstances, but life always hits us with tests, trials, and tribulations, and I can't say mine was any different. My mom is a single mother, that's never easy. She's done her best, actually more than her best. I feel like I've turned out great. And just so much motivation I see from her every day that she gives me from taking on the father role and being a mother at the same time, teaching me both sides of the tracks, keeping me out of trouble, making me passionate, making me tenacious, and making me a go-getter. You can't do that to everybody. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. She for sure made me drink, though. But yeah, man, I moved around a lot, and I've seen a lot of things, gone a lot of places, and a lot of that is because of her. It's broadened my perspective and opened my mind and made me a very creative person. I owe all that to her. That's my rock. My lover's rock, like Sade would say.
Where am I now? It's 2020, in a pandemic, trying to survive, trying to keep my business going, just trying to make ends meet. So, I had a social media business that I've been doing for several years, expanding my brand and product and service, and the Busby Corp has now formulated a foundation called the Busby Gives Foundation, and that's where I'm putting most of my efforts. I want to work with youth around the globe on different initiatives, programs, activities, and that's what I'm doing. In fact, this pandemic has stopped my project Desert to Desert. I was going to Dubai with children in the music industry, and that didn't happen, but it is on hold till next year, and hopefully if things go well, that will happen. And also, I am doing a project very soon. I'm going to be leaving from the west coast of America to the west coast of Africa to partner with a foundation there to help children and women and young girls. And so I'm excited about that. So I'm looking forward to my future, trying to live through this pandemic and keep on going. That's what I do. Shi Shi B, the Cultural Concierge. #, keep going.